Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the new L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame and Set. And this is so new that it is not on L'Oreal's website. I have not seen any videos about it. I haven't seen any advertisements for it. If you search for it, it's almost like it doesn't exist, but it's brand new. I found this at the same time that I found the Maybelline Baby Lips crayon balm products that I reviewed earlier in the week on Monday. And yeah, so this was on a cardboard display in the new release section at Christmas tree shops. And I know that a lot of you don't have Christmas tree shops, but this will most likely be coming to everywhere that sells L'Oreal soon, I'm sure. And what it is it's just a cream brow product. And I got mine in the shade Light Brunette. And I really didn't need any new brow products, but I was drawn to this because of the color. See how cool in tone that is? That is very unusual for brow products. Most brow products that have the word brown or brunette in them tend to be warm tone. And I don't know why manufacturers or brands do that, because cool tone brows are much easier to make look natural and blend in better and just are more flattering on most people. No matter what the hair on your head color is, cool tone brows are just gonna look more natural and be better in general. So I was drawn to that mostly because of the tone. Now, another reason I was drawn to this is there is nothing like a cream or a gel in a jar to make your brows look as close to perfection as possible. Pencils are easier, pencils are faster, but something like this, a pomade or a cream or a gel, is going to give you the best looking brows possible. So I haven't done my brows yet today. As you can probably tell by looking at them, you can see that, you know, they're kind of sparse. There's a lot of gaps and whatnot there. So today I'm just going to use this and demonstrate it for you and show you how it works, tell you what I think about the product in general. It comes with a two-sided applicator. You get a spoolie on one side and then you get an angled brush on the other. Now, I have been doing my brows with this for the last week or so. If you've been looking in the description box for the products that I've been wearing, you've seen it there. So I already know what I think of this. This is not a first impressions video. And so did I give you the price on this? It was $10.99 at Christmas Tree Shop. Now, Christmas Tree Shops tend to have the best prices on makeup, which is why I shop there so much. So when you see this, it will probably be more than that, unless you have a Christmas Tree Shop or a Bed Bath & Beyond or a Harmon Face Values drugstore near you. All three of those stores are owned by the same company. They're all owned by Bed Bath & Beyond. This was on a cardboard display with some eyeliners. I wasn't really that interested in the eyeliner, so I didn't get those, but yeah, so they have a new eyeliner out as well. Okay, so let's get started then. I'm just going to take this angled brush and dip it into this pot of product. I'm just going to take a little bit onto the brush, and I'm going to start with very light, careful strokes. And I sort of apply and blend as I go, and then when I finish, I blend it through with the spoolie. It's a little tougher to make those brush strokes with a cream and a brush like this than it is with a pencil. With a pencil, you can really emulate those brush strokes and you can go a lot faster, but I feel like the finished look looks more done and blended with a cream. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to hold the brush vertically and try to get some of those hair-like motions in there. That's not the word I wanted. You have to go really slow when you're doing a cream product because it can go horribly wrong really fast. So I'm just going in the direction of the hairs. You want to try to get the same amount of product on your brush each time you dip in there and distribute it as evenly as possible. So it is definitely more difficult to work with something like this than it is a pencil. But I feel like once it's blended, it just looks more done to me. Okay, so that is pretty even. I don't like to put quite as much product in the front of the brow because then, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. So I'm going to flip it over now and take the spoolie and I'm going to brush up with the direction of the hair. Then I'm going to go across and then tilt the brush and now brush up again. Just keep going in the direction of the hair. And now I'm just going across the top and down. Okay, so that is what one brow looks like done versus not done at all with the gaps. But as you can see, the color, if I back off and get away from the camera, the color blends pretty well with my hair. I just colored my hair a little while ago. I use dark ash blonde in case anybody is curious, but this is light brunette. I find that if I go with blonde brow products, they're always way too warm and they're usually too light and don't look natural. I used to always get blonde brow products and I always felt like something was off, something wasn't right. And then I tried taupe and taupe never seemed to work right either. So I started going either medium brown or light brunette, and now it seems to match almost perfectly. And yeah, so I have been going too light for years. So if you feel like something is off about the color of the brow products that you're using, try something else. Just, you know, buy something inexpensive just to test it out and then get whatever it is that you really want. The e.l.f. brow pencils are very nice and very inexpensive, so that would be a good way to go if you want something that blends well, that it doesn't cost a lot of money, just to try to find your best color. Of course, the colors are going to be different across different brands, which is why I really like this L'Oreal product, because this is way cooler than you would normally get for light brunette. So let me go do the other brow off camera so that this doesn't take forever, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the finished look after the other brow is done, and I did end up putting a tiny little bit more at the beginning of that first brow that I did. So the main difference between a cream and a pencil is with a cream or a gel, you can blend it so much easier than you can with a pencil. With a pencil, I feel like once you put that on, it's not going to really move around that much if you feel like it isn't blending well. And then if you add more, sometimes you can end up with a situation where it's too dark. So in some ways this is easier, but it is definitely a slower process. You can go way faster with a pencil. So it's just up to you and how much time you're willing to spend with it. In the future, you will probably see this listed sometimes in the description box, and then other times you may see a pencil listed. It just depends on how much time I'm willing to dedicate to it that day. But I do really like the way a cream looks when you're all done. I think it looks as close to perfect as it's going to, whereas with a pencil, I don't know, it never looks quite done to me. So I would definitely give this a big thumbs up, though. I've heard good things in general about L'Oreal brow products. I don't think I had ever tried them before. I don't know why. I just never had. Probably was put off a little bit by the price, but I don't know, because I have an Anastasia brow pencil, so maybe it's not the price then what I was put off by. I don't know. Who knows why we buy the things we do, but all I know is I saw this on a display and I was really drawn in when I saw that color, because that is such a beautiful color, and I think light brunette would work for so many people, because, I mean, my hair is not super light like it used to be when I first started making videos, but it's still fairly light, I feel like, compared to on the spectrum of hair colors. So this would just work for a lot of different people. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say about it. I think that's about it. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and provided everything goes as normal, I will most likely see you on Monday. Thank you so much for watching and so much for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.